Slayers, I'm the one and only world's coolest Sega enthusiast, Sega Slayer 64, and welcome back to a new video today. Now, the first thing that comes to mind for you is probably, oh, Sega Slayer, where's the next episode of Incredible Hulk? I don't know why I always do that voice when I'm referring to how I would assume you guys talk. I don't know why I always do that same old, voice like that. It's just become a habit, and I'm sure probably no one who watches my videos talks like that. It's just a habit at this point. But you're probably saying to yourself, where's the next episode of Incredible Hulk? And it was supposed to be today, I'm recording this on Sunday, so it was supposed to be tomorrow, but for you guys today. But I decided that I wanted to get this video done as soon as possible, and this was something I wanted to do. And that is, I'm going to be reacting to and giving my thoughts/analysis on the Sonic Frontiers trailer. Now, it's a short trailer, and I'm going to let you know right now, this will not be my first impressions on it. I've seen it already. In fact, I was watching the Game Awards when the trailer premiered. I've seen the trailer already, okay? I've seen it, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. I don't want to spoil it, so we'll wait till we get into it. But just to let you know, this is not a first impressions or anything like that. I have seen the trailer already. I just wanted to dive deeper into it and give my little bit of analysis. And I've never done something like this before. I did react to the Sonic Colors Ultimate announcement, but that was when, the Sonic Central earlier this year, but that was, a presentation. It was me reacting to it. It wasn't because I had never seen it. I've seen this, and I want to give my analysis on it. Also, I will not be giving my analysis on the movie, just because, I've reacted to the movie trailer, and I can tell you it does look sick. My boy Nux, you already know, representing, my boy Nux, probably my favorite video game character of all time. Knuckles has such an interesting, story and backstory altogether. For real, Knuckles could have his own. I really would love for Knuckles just to have his own spin-off series of, just treasure hunting the entire game, but it would have to be done very well, something like in a Wario Land style. I feel like they could just mimic Wario Land with Knuckles. Just take a play out of that book and give Knuckles his own spin-off series, and it would be really good. But okay, hold on. I'm getting off topic here. So yeah, essentially no Sonic movie trailer or anything like that. It's just gonna be the Sonic Frontiers trailer. I'm gonna watch it. We're going to watch it together. For anyone who hasn't seen it, obviously, spoiler alert, if you're not trying to see the trailer yet. I don't know why you wouldn't want to see a trailer, but hey, there's nothing really too revealing here anyway. Few screenshots of gameplay, but that's about it. But without further ado, I've held up long enough. This is not supposed to be a long video at all, so I already have it pulled up here, so we're just going to go ahead and react to it. I might read a couple comments, check in the description, whatever, but here's how I'm going to do this. Here's how I'm going to format this. I'm going to watch some parts of the video and pause on parts that I think look interesting and that I want to talk about. So let's just get right into it. Actually, hold on, because I just realized you guys probably cannot even hear it because my sound is down so low. So I'll turn, for the purposes of this video, I'll turn that up a little bit so you can hear it. And yeah, let's go ahead and get right back into it. Something right off the bat, I don't think this part of the trailer is in gameplay. It doesn't really look like it's in gameplay. If it is, my god, does this game look amazing. Second off, we don't know yet who's that mysterious voice calling the Sonic, but it really does sound like Tails, if I'm being honest with you. Now, I can't tell you who it is, but it does sound like Tails. Second off, right off the bat, this game immediately gives me, I don't know if you guys remember the Sonic Storybook games. I don't know why. This gives me such Sonic Storybook game vibes, like Black Knight and Secret Rings. I don't know why. Can't tell you. Maybe it's the design. I don't know. But this also gives me, I don't know if I remember, if anyone remembers, I don't remember which particular video it was in, but or it might have been in a stream when I was playing Sonic Adventure, and I said I would really love a game that's almost like the Sonic Lost World stage, the Lost World stage in Sonic Adventure, not Sonic Lost World the game, no. The Lost World stage in Sonic Adventure, it's one of my favorite Sonic stages of all time, and said I would really love a game kind of exploring that ancient ruin type thing, like type feel feeling, and this kind of feels like that so far. But hey, I'm gonna continue to watch the trailer. That off the bat right there, I want to get into that right then and there, because this was a point of contention for some people, right? Some people said there was a lot of debate going around as to will Sonic Frontiers either be a boost game or an adventure game? Now, I think that little section right there, I'm not gonna say it does or doesn't, but I think that kind of little section right there does kind of confirm the fact that this is a boost game. I'm not gonna say it is. Again, I'm not gonna say. Maybe there's just an open world. Maybe there's two sections. Maybe there's like a boost type stage section, and maybe other sections it's like an adventure style. I can't tell you. Okay, I don't know. If it is boost all the way around, I wonder how that would work in an open world environment. I could see it working just fine, depending on if Sega can get the boost style right. Okay, take for example, when you play a game like Sonic Generations or Sonic Unleashed, Sonic feels incredibly like on rails. Not entirely on rails, but like when you boost, he can kind of only really boost in certain directions, and he can't. It's kind of awkward to turn him without drifting. So I would be curious to see how they would get a boost in an open world game. It would be extremely cool to see. And also, I want to say something else really quickly. This right here gives me straight up gives me insane Breath of the Wild vibes. Now, I've never played Breath of the Wild. In fact, I've only ever played and beaten two Zelda games in my entire life. Don't laugh at me. And that's Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is kind of hard, so I have beaten that game. So don't call me a loser for not playing a bunch of Zelda games. But those are I've played a bunch of Zelda games, just never beaten them. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are the only ones I've beaten. But I digress. This gives me Breath of the Wild vibes, and I haven't played Breath of the Wild either, ever. I might someday in the future, but never. I haven't played it yet. Also, you can see some of the gameplay right here. And the first thing off the bat, some people, the things I've already been hearing, right, is that this world doesn't look like it fits in with Sonic. And I think a lot of people have been too used to stuff like colors and things like that. Because it's like, okay, people get, I say people, but I more so mean the Sonic community always get upset whenever Sonic's in a more realistic setting. I don't know, it's like, do they honestly think Sonic never really had one distinct setting, if I'm being honest with you? He always kind of switched back and forth, because it's like, go look at the adventure games, you can tell he was in a more, like, human style setting. Those two games right then and there, but then you go to something like, I don't know, let's see, Sonic Unleashed, and he's in a more cartoony setting, but then Sonic 06 before that had a more like human type setting or a more realistic setting. I don't know, they get kind of upset when they don't see a bunch of like crazy colors and things like that around. I'm like, dude, I feel like Sonic is one of those characters that if you get the writing right, he can truly fit into any world. If you get the writing right, essentially. Like, don't do something like Sonic 06 there and try and do something like that. That doesn't work. But if you can get like an actual reason for Sonic to be there, I feel like, okay, he can work in any setting. But hey, right off the bat though, these locations, this looks beautiful. This game looks like, oh man, it looks really nice. It's almost on the border, and I know for a fact these are the in-game play settings, and tell you the truth, I'd say it's bordering Sonic Unleashed for how nice it looks. Like, this game looks nice. I can only imagine, and the fact that it's coming to PC only makes it even better when you discover that there's probably going to be some even better graphical upgrade mods and things like that. Oh man, I'm super excited. I'm super excited. But look, it looks so nice. Like, look, did you see that water? Look at this. Is that a giant Chaos Emerald? What is that right there? What is that? Is that a giant Chaos Emerald right there? Now, I'm not, hold on, I don't want anyone to think I'm solely praising this trailer because it looks nice. It does look great. This looks great, okay? This looks a lot like a lot of the Sonic fan projects we've been seeing. Some of those look great, like really good. This looks really freaking good. I don't know how it's gonna look final, day one and stuff like that, and something that immediately worries me is the Switch. Now, I had a feeling, personally, because back in the day how Sonic games would work is there would always be, for handheld consoles and bigger consoles or full-on consoles and PC, the things like the Nintendo DS and all that would get different versions of the game. I've heard a few people throw that around, and personally I might be inclined to believe that myself. I'm not saying the Switch can't handle something like this, but to be honest with you, the Switch, if it gets a version of this game, if it does get this game, it's either going to be a different version of the game entirely, or the visuals and frame rates are going to be like cut down insanely. Like, I'm talking probably 30 FPS, like with significantly cut down graphics. Like, and some people might be saying, well, why? Something like Breath of the Wild is possible. Yeah, and that is true, but this game looks, I'm not going to say this game looks better than Breath of the Wild. It looks really good, but then you have to think about, well, The Legend of Zelda entirely is a slower paced game than a Sonic game, right? So you have to imagine, try to have these visuals, right? These visuals with a fast-paced character running all around the world at the speed of sound, right? On what is essentially a portable Xbox 360, especially undocked. If you have the Switch undocked, this game is they have to cut this back. I definitely don't think this could run on an undocked Switch, okay? Undocked, maybe docked, you might have a better chance to higher visuals, but undocked, I just don't see it happening in all of its glory 60 FPS. I just don't see it happening. Now, again, you can argue with me down in the comments, let me know what you think on that front, but I just cannot imagine this game coming to Switch and, like, how it's looking right now. This looks good, and again, Breath of the Wild, I know a lot of people are going to go back to that, but even then, like, again, slower paced game, plus Breath of the Wild kind of uses, like, cel-shaded graphics, and these graphics look more realistic. I don't know, I'm not good, we haven't seen too much. I've seen a lot of people out there complaining. I'll get to that at the end. But God, look at the water, dude. It looks so nice. Look at that. Are you seeing the scenery? Look at that ocean, dude. Oh my God, it looks so nice. It's giving me like Far Cry 3 vibes almost. Because if you've never played Far Cry 3, like the whole island type of thing, those are the vibes it's giving me. It looks so freaking nice, man. It's beautiful. Let me see how what I have this on. I have it on full on 1080p. You can go 4K. I didn't go 4K. I'm just chilling with 1080p right now, but oh my God, even then this looks beautiful. And then even think about, I'm gonna have by the time I play this game, I'll have a full-on ultra wide monitor. Oh man, it's gonna look beautiful, bro. But okay, hold on, let's continue to play. Oh, look at this. This is what I was talking about Far Cry 3. Like, it looks so good. What is that leading to? My God. Like, you gotta praise this game. If you're not praising this game on the visuals, like, and again, I want to say this is not me just trying to, overcompensate and be a Sonic fanboy. I promise you, I have my own gripes with this trailer, and I'll my own gripes with this game that I'll get into soon enough. But like, on the visual standpoint, especially when you compare it to like Colors Ultimate, which at this point was the last Sonic game, well technically Forces, but like Forces was a game that already really looked good to me. Like, I give Sonic Team that. They, on the visual side of things recently, they have been improving. Forces did look good. Like, I don't think you can take that away from Forces. I think Forces really did have the visuals down. I still think Unleashed is the best looking Sonic game to this day. Well, hold on, I haven't played this yet, and it's looking insanely good, so I think when I get in myself, I will decide that from then and there. But, like, Forces did come to rival Unleashed. Like, Forces did look nice. I think I can give Sonic Team that one, and that's probably the only praise Sonic Forces will ever get from me. And I think we're back to a more cutscene type trailer here. There was that, man. Hold on, look, you can see it's coming out for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. I'm happy it's coming to PC because Sega really is so, like, they're insanely stubborn when it comes to releasing games on PC, and I hate that, especially Sonic games. A lot of Sonic games don't come to PC. Like, the last Sonic game to come to PC was Forces, and then before that we had Generations and Lost World. So I guess we had like a triple whammy. But then, you know, Colors was exclusive to the Wii. Unleashed didn't come out on PC. 06 didn't come out on PC. You know, Heroes didn't come out on PC. A lot of those old games didn't come out for PC. So it's like, so Sonic games are always kind of tricky. You never know if they're gonna make PC or not. But I'm surprised that these are still going to be coming out, especially considering these are coming out holiday 2022, this game, that it's still going to be coming to PS4 and Xbox One. It's like you're going to be able to play this game on a base Xbox One and PS4. How is that going to run? I'd argue it looked just like the Switch game, to be honest with you, but I don't know. So I don't have a problem with them still coming to Xbox One and PS4. Those fan bases are probably still, you know, still going to be big, especially considering you can't really get a console. So to be honest with you, I'm happy games are still releasing on those two consoles, at least for like a couple more years. But it was just surprising to see that, especially because we are starting to see some games come exclusively to Xbox Series X and PS5. But I digress. Let's keep watching the trailer because I know there is another little part here. Holiday 2022. I like that they did that. I really like that they did Holiday 2022, and that's not to say, I mean, that's giving the game extra time to be polished. It's not like they're gonna try and rush it out in July or spring or anything like that. No, they straight up said Holiday 2022. That gives me time to put up money and save up money for the game. That gives people time to save up money for the game, or also just ask for it right for Christmas. Now, Holiday 2022 can mean anything, and I'm happy they didn't give a date. Personally, I like when companies don't give dates on games like this right away, because a lot of people did say Sega announced it too early, and they did announce it really early before, but now, I think this is perfect, in that they said Holiday 2022. Please don't give gamers a date, and I'll make a Sega Slayer 64 complaints video about this one day in the future, but whenever, to put it like, sparingly, okay, whenever you give gamers a date, they get really fixated on that date, and then when the date comes, and let's say someone says, okay, I'm gonna delay the game until a month later, they get extremely upset. So I don't like when companies give gamers dates too early. Like, okay, if you're close to it, like let's say it's freaking November, and you say, well, December 5th, cool, whatever, okay, but don't give me a date this early in production that I can look forward to. I just want to know that, hey, it's coming out this year, it's coming out that year. That's fine. Don't give full-on month dates because gamers get fixated on that. But hey, I mean, this looks amazing. Like, I can only imagine how Sonic's gonna fight that thing. Another thing is, Sega really was they didn't really give out too much information here. You didn't see a lot of, oh, well, this game, oh, well, this villain, or these. You didn't see any of Sonic's friends or anything. Like, right now, it looks like it's just gonna be Sonic. I'm not calling that because it's too early to notice anything, but like, I'm only seeing Sonic here. We haven't caught a glimpse of any of his friends besides that little voice that was speaking to Sonic at the very beginning, but we haven't caught a glimpse of anything like that or anything, so who knows what's gonna happen in the game. I can't tell you. We haven't caught any glimpses, but hey, let's read some of the description down here. So Sonic Team presents Sonic Frontiers arriving Holiday 2022. This game is made by Sonic Team, so, you know, I heard a lot of people getting mad about that, and I want to address the elephant in the room really quickly before we read on. I want to title this video Sonic Gamers, Please Calm Down, but I don't really want to do that. I'm going to title it, you know, my Sonic Frontiers Analysis or whatever, but this is a message to all Sonic fans out there. Chill out, man. You haven't even seen gameplay yet. People are denouncing this game heavily already. Haven't even seen gameplay yet, and they're automatically saying it's gonna be trash. Like, come on, dude. This is like, I feel like a lot of people automatically just put bad luck directly on Sonic games' name. Like, dude, they don't even let the game come out before they automatically start criticizing it and saying it's trash. Like, you can see no gameplay yet. No gameplay. How do you have a right to immediately denounce the game and you haven't even seen gameplay? Like, okay, and you can make the argument, well, you know, Sonic Team has disappointed us in the past, so what's the point of getting hyped about this game? Well, okay, and then I can throw in the counter argument, well, if you feel like Sonic Team continues to disappoint you, why do you continue to buy these games, okay? It's like, okay, yeah, that is true. That is true. They have disappointed us, okay? I was pretty optimistic about Colors Ultimate, I'm not gonna lie to you. I still am. I mean, they did kind of fix it a little bit, but Colors Ultimate didn't. I didn't run into too many problems, but I know it did have some problems. I do think people overhype that situation though, just because, again, it's cool to hate on Sonic, and I still do personally believe that. But I'll acknowledge Colors Ultimate did have a few problems, but again, I think it was way overhyped and way overdone than what it really was. But like, people, they get here and you haven't, like, okay, at least with Colors Ultimate, they did show gameplay in the trailer and everything, and we had something to go off here. You have nothing but a few images of what the game will look like. You haven't seen any gameplay. You haven't seen any boss battles, any type of battles yet. You haven't seen how the combat's gonna work. You haven't seen, like, any true cutscenes with actual voice dialogue and things like that. So how can you denounce a game you know nothing about? I just don't get it. We know nothing but the title and the few gameplay rendered screenshots we've seen in this video. Like, that's it. That's it. Okay, maybe denounce the graphics, whatever. That's your opinion, though. Okay, you can do that. I think they look good. That's fine. But you can't denounce the game and automatically say it's trash when you know zero about. Like, you know nothing about it. We don't know the story. I mean, apparently there's been leaks on the story online, and people have leaked the entire story, and fine, handy dandy, whatever you want to say. I don't even know what quote I was going to say for that, but fine, and that's whatever. But even so, we still can't even go off those. Those are leaks. Leaks are never 100%. Sometimes they are, but again, it's too far off to tell. So you can try to go off those leaks, but how do you know, like I said, that the story things might not change in post-development, or things might not change later on? You don't know. So I don't go off those stories. I haven't even decided to read them yet. Why you would spoil a game for yourself that early, and then still go drop $30 on it, or $40 on it. Sonic games are $40. Still go drop $40 on it, and then just so you can go ahead and complain again. There's no problem with that, okay? Like I said, but at least give it some time, people. Like, come on, you've seen nothing of interest yet, nothing of truly, like, interest to complain about. Like I said, the graphics, and even then, you want to complain about them, fine. I don't really get what there is to complain about. They look really nice to me, but that is my own personal opinion. But don't denounce a game you haven't even played yet. You haven't even seen enough of it to denounce it yet. People are automatically denouncing it. It's like, what do you want at this point? Why do you still play Sonic games? What do you want from the series? It's like, you haven't seen anything. I can't wrap my head around why people are already denouncing the game, or just saying, I'm done. The Sonic for this game already looks trash. I'm done with the Sonic franchise. It's like, dude, you haven't seen anything. You haven't seen anything. Even myself, I was gonna get a little. One of the topics I was gonna get skeptical about immediately was that. I remember a few months back there were stories saying that Eggman wasn't going to be in this game, or Robotnik wasn't going to be in this game, and he wasn't going to be a villain in this game. He wasn't even going to make an appearance. And I immediately got skeptical about that. But then I was like, hold on, chill out. Eggman doesn't have to be in every Sonic game. He doesn't have to be the main villain of every Sonic game. I mean, look, Mario does that all the time. There's multiple Mario games where Bowser isn't the main focus of the game. Just take Super Mario Brothers 2, which technically is a clone of Doki Doki Panic, but still, even the Super Mario Land games don't have Bowser as the main focus. Like, not every game has to have their established villain as the main, like, focus. Like, calm down, okay? Joker isn't the main bad guy in every Sonic comic. In every Batman comic or TV show. It's not always about Joker. There's always someone else. There's Riddler, Penguin, whatever, blah, blah, blah. The point is, Eggman doesn't have to be in every game to make it a good game, okay? Okay? I mean, he was in a lot of the other games, and that didn't make the game the best game ever. He was in Forces. That didn't really make Forces the greatest game of all time. No. So, okay, I'm just saying, at least give it some time. I have a feeling we're going to see more of this game, maybe in January, maybe in... maybe more coming in February, March, whatever. Earlier next year, we'll see a lot more in the game. And by the summer, I think by the summer 2022 or fall, whatever, we'll have a general understanding of what this game is going to be for sure. But give it time. Don't just announce it right now when you haven't even seen nothing but an announcement trailer. That's it. But... okay, enough about that. I'm just going to go ahead and read this. It says, Sonic Team presents Sonic Frontiers, arriving in 2022. An experience like never before. Accelerate to new heights and experience the thrill of high velocity, open zone freedom. Battle powerful enemies as you speed through the Starfall Islands. Landscapes brimming with dense forest, overflowing waterfalls, sizzling deserts, and more. So do you hear that? High velocity, battle, open zone freedom. That sounds very interesting. Okay, that really does sound interesting. And we know that it's called Starfall Islands. I've never heard of it before, but it sounds like a pretty cool place. You got your standards, deserts, forest, waterfalls. Your standard things here, but. Hey, there's a website. We're going to check that website out, too. I didn't even know there was a website. Actually, funny enough, right, I wanted to talk about something. The trailer music was done by T. Lopes and Tomoya Otani. I hate pronouncing Japanese names. You guys know that already. But a lot of people immediately went and spammed T. Lopes on Twitter saying he was doing the entire soundtrack for this game, and he had to go ahead and clarify that he wasn't going to do the entire soundtrack for this game. Even myself, I didn't, message him or anything, but I did see that it said he did the trailer music, and I was like, oh, dude, T. Lopes is gonna do more music for this game. Like, I really love some of T. Lopes' music, like his Ice Cap remix. My God, that is, oh man, if you haven't heard T. Lopes' Ice Cap remix, go listen to it, please. The man makes just fine music. Like, oh God, he does. At this point, he's doing a better Sonic composing job than a lot of the people who do it normally. But like, dude. That trailer music did get a lot of people hyped, and he had to clarify that he wasn't doing it, but he did say he was doing some pretty other awesome projects, so you should always check those out too. But let's go ahead and check out the Sonic Frontiers website, and it cannot be reached. Oh, yep, it cannot be reached, so maybe the website is down, maybe it's just not up yet. I don't know why it's here, but it's not there. I was going to read some of the comments, but I've kind of changed my mind on that. But hey, there's the trailer, there's my analysis, my thoughts on it. Like I said, just give it some time, okay? I think it looks pretty good. I'm worried about like the Switch and base Xbox One / PS4 type situation. I don't know how that situation is going to look. Like I said, I just don't see them getting this game running at a 60 FPS 4K freaking experience on the Nintendo Switch or base Xbox One and PS4. That's not saying that the game won't run at 60 on base Xbox One and PS4, but I don't see it running, like, looking as good on those lower end systems. I mean, though it's been some good years now, I just don't see it looking like PC. Like, Xbox Series X and PS5 are going to be the definitive way to play this game, and PC is going to be the definitive way to play this game. Like, there's just hands down, you'll never be able to beat the PC type situation. But hey, I'm just saying, I'm hyped for the game, okay? I'm hyped. I can't wait to learn more about the game. As more information comes out, who knows, I might react to the next trailer or video gameplay footage we actually get of the game. I'm interested to see how this works, and a lot of people were skeptical about the whole open world thing. I'm actually pretty interested. I've been someone who's wanted an open world Sonic game for a long time. Because if Sonic Adventure 1, I really liked the open worldness of Sonic Adventure 1. You had to kind of do things in order. You couldn't really do things any way you wanted to, but you still had that open world that you could run around. Even in 06, I thought the idea was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? But even those were just like ways to enter zones, and they were really just hub worlds that you can enter zones in. Unleashed hub worlds were a lot smaller, so I don't really count them. But to have a full-on open world Sonic game, I don't know how it's gonna work personally. Sonic is someone who's done, who's had levels his entire time, but the whole open world nature of these games seems to be the kind of new thing going on now. Between Mario doing it with Mario Odyssey, which I mean he technically already did it from 64 anyway, but I digress. Mario Odyssey being the type of thing where you can kind of really go wherever you want and do whatever you want and whatever progression you want in Mario Odyssey. Coming from someone who did beat that game in its entirety. I actually 100% in Mario Odyssey, but it's been a long time. I actually ended up selling the game after I 100%ed it because I just had it for so long and it was sitting on my dresser and I wasn't that impressed with it and I wasn't going to play it ever again, so I just kind of got rid of it. But especially because I had wanted something, like after I beat the game, I wanted a Luigi. I wanted Luigi. He eventually got into the game, but I really wanted to play as him and replay the entire game with like a harder difficulty with Luigi, and I thought he was going to get his own cappy and all that, and I was disappointed when, I 100%ed the game and you didn't get like any type of special cappy or anything like that. I'm off topic here. This is a Sega channel. I'm talking about Mario Odyssey here. Again, I'm hyped for the game. Sonic fans, chill out, man. Just wait till you see a little bit more before you denounce it. There's a bunch of people making endless videos on it. But hey, this video is going over. This video is getting too long. I mean, 30 minutes, really. How did I turn a 1 minute trailer into a 30-minute video? I don't know. I'm out of here. Until next time. Well, if you're new here, if you could subscribe, that'd be really awesome. You'll be helping us out a lot and help us reach 300 subscribers. Blah blah blah. Oh, if you're new here, if you could subscribe, that'd be really awesome. We're trying to reach 300 subscribers, and you'll be helping us out a lot. Make sure to share this video with your friends to become a Super Slayer. I've been the world's coolest Sega enthusiast, Sega Slayer 64, and until next time, I apologize for this super long video. Have a good one, Slayers.